What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle and I'm back with another video. It's mid-February, but we back. We're not gonna talk about it. Let's just talk about these numbers instead. If you are looking for a channel to get you motivated on the budgeting journey to get started getting right with your money, or maybe you are already debt-free, you already good with money and you just wanna listen to somebody else who's trying to get better with money, then this is the channel for you. I'm gonna be sharing with you my income budget for the first full week of February 2025, share with you how we spent it, how we're looking, and our debt pay down journey. So if that's something you wanna see, then stick around. Okay, so first let's talk about the week of February 2nd through February 8th. We ended up bringing a total of $7,620.52 in for the week. Now, that was from a variety of different income sources. My husband's W-2, he came in clutch with the overtime. Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. We usually get about $3,300 from his paychecks, but he got $3625.86 this time. So yes, I thought I would make about $1,200. And Sister Locke's income, I ended up making $1,565. I received $1,500 from my virtual admin work. I received $743 from our rental property. We made $181.16 from our budget shop. Thank you guys so much for supporting and helping us to make this make sense so that we can pay down our journey a little more quickly. I don't take it lightly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to everyone who is tuning in now. If you are wondering where your order is, I got a little behind because I worked heavy this week, but your items are shipping tomorrow. So thank you so much for your patience. And then lastly, I had a miscellaneous refund of $5.50 that hit our bank account. So that's how you got the $7620.52. I did have $258 from January left over as a buffer in our bank account. Just wanted to start fresh, so I threw that into the savings account. So the good part is, I'll start with the not so good part. I did not meet my savings goal for this week. I knew I wanted to save at least 3 digits, like $100 at least. I only saved $46.54, which it just sounds crazy if you compare it to the amount of income, but stay with me, it's for a reason. If we jump to the debt category, we paid our car bill, car payment, Amex, Venture. I had some spending on my Sister Locke's credit card to cover, totaling $261. I had a regular payment of $130 on the credit card that we're really trying to hit hard for the month. It was due, the minimum payment was due. And then on top of that, we were able to make a $1,000 additional debt snowball payment, y'all. It's happening. It's happening. The needle is moving. So honestly, I could have sent a little less to this credit card this week and saved a little more, but I kind of ran the numbers between the next couple of budgets and I realized that I could pay this credit card off this month instead of waiting till next month and just accruing an additional month of interest for no reason. So that's where my mindset was when I was thinking like save more or pay down more. And this is how I get in these little scenarios where I'm like, I really need to work on saving more. That's the beauty of weekly income budgeting. You can adjust as you go. Some weeks you save more, most weeks you pay debt more. So it's just the reality. And so $3424.65 went to debt this week, which was 45% of our income this week. Crazy. Next up are our regular bills. We try to keep this at 25 to 30% of our monthly income. This week was a heavier week. Let's jump in and see why. First off, we had to set aside money for rent. We try to stay a month ahead for rent for all of our monthly bills, our monthly personal household bills. So $1625 went into the sinking fund for that. That covers rent, any extra bills we have to pay, like AC charges and stuff like that. Our property manager for our rental property got her payment of $256.95. We paid our electric bill. It was a little less than the budgeted amount of $215. And I set aside $200 for our bills buffer account just to start the month off with something in that bank account just to keep it afloat in case there's some miscellaneous charge that hits the account that I did not account for. Then I sent $150 to my team that I work with who helps me with the things that I do. So total $24.45.17 went to bills. That's 32% of our income. That's a little higher than normal, but I'm okay with that because it technically includes that buffer. Next, we set aside $215. I got it right here, y'all. We gonna cash up some money today. And this is planned sinking fund expenses. So I'll dive more into that once we talk about the cash envelopes, but that's 3% of our income. 11% of our spending went to spending for the household things. Remember, my goal is to stay between $1,000 and $1,200 a month on food, household, miscellaneous, DIY, fix-it projects. It is what it is. Micah just had to buy some stove knobs. That'll be in an upcoming budget. He found them cheaper on Amazon than the Samsung stove. The Samsung website wanted $80 for one knob. I think he said it was $80 for one replacement knob. We found it on Amazon, set of 4 for $20. That's what I'm talking about. The scam of it all. Micah got his money, $200. We thought we would give $25. We ended up donating $125. That's to different donation sites, family, whatever. And then we paid a $15 bank fee. Y'all, I'm trying to grow my savings enough so that my buffer in our spend account reaches whatever it has to be. I think it has to be like $1,500. Then I don't have to pay that $15 bank fee anymore. So I'm trying to get and just keep chucking money in there so that the monthly overall balance is at least $1,500 a month. Even when we're spending it down, it usually the average is $1,500. They, I think, are happy with that. I'm trying to avoid bank fees. This is the last bank account that I have a bank fee for. And being in Hawaii is a whole nother beast because they have their own banks preferred banks that they choose to work with. But this bank allows us to bank internationally, bank when we're here, when we're not here. And it just makes sense for us right now. So we're pushing through. It's not my favorite thing to talk about. But total spending came to $840. Okay. Sinking funds. Proud of my progress in this department because remember I said I needed to start setting aside more money more often for tax season. So Sister Locke's taxes got $268. My rental property sinking fund got $200. My virtual admin work got $150, and my RA tax fund I just sent the whole $31.16. I'm really trying to get ahead on that, but that will go into our tax sinking funds. So I'm hoping that 2025 tax year is good to me. Total $649.16. So if you add all of that up, you get $7620.52. We spent $5869.82 on expenses. That's a combination of our bills and our debt, and that is a zero-based budget. That's how we spent our money for the week. Now let's talk about the cash. Okay, so jump into the cash. Let's see how much we have left over before we look at this cash. Let's see, I always have to pin my wallets down. These wallets don't play, y'all. Okay, hold on. Chill. Okay, so leftover cash, we have $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 left in our food category. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these to the tips category. So I'll do that in a minute. I still have my $20, y'all, holding strong. I haven't wanted anything so far, but if I do, I can get it guilt-free. Okay, so tips. This is what I want to add to. This really comes in handy when you're trying to help out someone in need, or if you just need to give yourself change for something, for a tip in a restaurant or eating out. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, $26. So this is getting kind of thick actually. And so what I think I want to do is make a donation to a different category. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, what I'm thinking about. But yeah, this is more than enough to carry around. I'll do one more dollar to make it even. So it's an even $15. Yes. And then miscellaneous is empty. This is it. I have simplified my cash stuff in categories. I just don't use that much of them anymore. Okay, so first I'm going to take $20 and put it into food. I already cash stuff, this is for a past budget week, but just to add something from this cash stuff, and I'll put it in here. And then let's jump into our main essentials sinking funds. That's what we're here for. And this is why I love my budget planner. Let me flip over to my budget planner and see how much money I'm supposed to be contributing. I put it under my bill tracker, but you could put it under the cash stuffing or cash envelope section. But I know I need to save at least $145 a month for my phone sinking fund. So let me jump to that first because it's empty. Remember, we just paid the bill. So we're going to go ahead and start adding that back. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 145. So $145 to phone sinking fund. And then I am trying to build my car fund for just miscellaneous expenses. So I'm going to add the extra, the last of it, which is $50. So that is how I come to, you just have to choose a number, y'all. I always get questions asking like, how much do you contribute? How do you know how much to contribute? Your budget will tell you how much money you have left over. And then you just need to pick a number from that will contribute something to these bills that you know are going to come up. Things are going to happen. You're going to blow a tire. You're going to have issues with your engine light or whatever cutting on. But 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 360. So we are almost to the $500 goal. I am very excited about that. My goal is to build this to at least $1,000 and go from there. I will grow it to more than that, hopefully, but at least that. Then I am definitely adding these additional ones to my vacation sinking fund because we budget everything over here. And tips is going to get these ones. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ones that we're contributing. So 20, 25, 35, got about $46 in tips ready to go for our next travel adventure. And that is my budget and cash stuffing for this week. If you would like to see more, definitely hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Come back with me on a weekly basis to see how I budget this money, y'all. Trying to be responsible, trying to be a big girl and adult this thing. Until the next video, I'll see you. Peace, love, and budgets.